people in the gym, and I'll use the squat as the example because it's a very popular exercise, claimed to be known how to do by many, but actually done properly by the few. I'll bring this in now because we will look at it when we do the free weights workshop, but it'll hopefully just it'll help reinforce what I'm saying and the way that we want you to deliver it, teach it, and hopefully do it yourselves. Because there's plenty of students we've had on the course, I'll teach them one thing, I'll see them in the gym on a morning, they do something completely different. I don't know why, but they do. But with a squat, there is a thinking out there that you have to do a full squat. That you have to put your bum right on your heels. There is a thinking that it has to be done that way. So when people go out and teach, they then say, right, we're going to do a squat and we're going to do a full squat. Because that's the way it has to be done. Which is partly true, and I have no sort of problem with people doing full squats. Where my issue comes is, are they doing them properly? Do they have the correct technique? So the correct technique, or an overview of the correct technique, I'll say, because I don't think I've got the time to go into maybe the specifics of it, but a general overview is that the feet stay flat, is number one. If you watch anyone who squats and their feet go in, it's done incorrectly. So the feet stay flat. If the knees bow in or out, it's being done incorrectly. So the feet stay flat, the knees track the toes. That doesn't mean to say they go forwards or behind them, that means they stay in line with them. When it comes to the hips, the back or the spine, as we described earlier, stays in its neutral posture or in its neutral alignment. If the back rounds at all, it's being done incorrectly. If the hips tuck under, it's being done incorrectly. The top of the back or the chest stays lifted, and the head, and this is an important one because this is where a lot of people make the mistake, the head stays in line as well. When you go down into a squat, you don't do that, you do that. Then we've got our whole spine in its neutral position. We've got knees tracking the toes, we've got the feet level. What that's doing, that's teaching our body, if we can get someone into that position, it's going to feel awkward. If I was to get someone who's got good posture, bad posture, and say, right, pull the shoulders back, bring your chin up, they'll be like, no, this is really uncomfortable. Okay, but it's the way you should be standing. That's good posture. And it's the same with a squat. You'll take someone, you'll look at how they do it, okay, you do it like that, right, this is how we want you to do it. Line them up and they'll go, that is really uncomfortable. But you'll go, yes, but that is how we want to do it. It might be uncomfortable to start with, but as they learn it, just like anything, just like driving a car, it might be uncomfortable to start with, there's a lot going on, but like anything, once we learn it, once we build these connections through the neuromuscular system, what it's going to do is it's going to build that movement into a natural movement. So what was once uncomfortable is going to become comfortable, if we can teach them to do that. And all it's doing, using the all or nothing law or motor unit recruitment, especially with the stabilizing muscles, is it's going to fire them at different times. So all the muscles of the core, the muscles of the hips, the muscles of the quads, the hamstrings, the calves, they're all going to start firing at different times. Because at the moment, they've learnt just how they do it. They get through, in a sense. What we have to do is we have to teach them to do it properly.